Yo, peeps! So, man, we definitely have to talk. We have to talk because something in the game has happened throughout the whole stream today, where we all have been excited, and it was kind of game crashing for many of us, especially the new and, let's say, mid-game players and people in generally having trouble getting premium, and that is the current gold price, which heavily inflated today. It went up to 6.5k, being stable at around that 6.5k within half an hour, 1 hour. It spiked almost to 10,000 of silver. You may think, what does that mean? What does that mean having a higher ratio on here? It simply means that the higher the exchange from gold to silver or from silver to gold is having an effect on the premium price. I'm gonna show you right now. It has 21.5 mil. When I started the stream today, it was at around 20 mil. I'm gonna show you later what exactly happened with the sale flash offer here. But first, I want to show you a picture which I got from Buddy, showing what the inflation can do on the game's economy. And as you might can see, it is inflated by 40 mil of silver for 1 month of premium. You maybe as a new player, you will think, how should I ever be able to get that? I get you. I'm totally with you there. I think that's a bit too much. As a veteran player, I think it's okay, but I think as a new player, it's way too much. It's a different topic, how to earn money with premium. It's a different topic. We don't talk about that. The issue is what we are talking about here, guys. SBI panically, because nobody understood exactly what is going on. SBI did something, and that is to work against the current inflation which happens, work against it by reducing the amount of money you have to pay to get gold. As you can see, the gold now for 19k is roughly $80, which depending on your country probably might be more or less, which then translates to about 100 million silver. SBI is trying to work against that and trying to save the economy in hope to make the gold price, the inflation, stable. There are many theories around what exactly happened. Nothing is fixed yet why it has happened. Nobody understands it clearly. So what definitely happened is that somebody with a massive amount of silver transferred it to gold, or many people, I don't know, maybe it's a collective collection of people doing it, a cult maybe, I don't know. And they artificially inflated the price, and it has risen up insanely high. So as you can see, if I put in the amount here, which is, I think, how much is that, 15 bill? Is that 15? I think it's 15 bill. If I would transfer 15 bill silver into gold, I would put the price up to 10,000 gold. So this might have happened. I think my working theory is that somebody artificially created a fake number on this currency, like a cryptocurrency, artificially created it by investing way too much and having and it's not being regulated, by investing so much silver into gold that people followed up with that and then bought it for real money, because the gold price to silver has been fucking insane because of that. Bought real time money for it, and the guy just kept on continuing doing that, and probably he did that. So that the silver price might reach a number where he feels fine for getting the transfer back. You know what I mean? So it's either he wanted to swipe for himself and artificially created a higher current price ratio so that when this guy decides to spend another 100 euros or something, that he gets more out of his money. That's my working theory. Might not be true. It's really hard to prove. I mean, we need official data for that. By SBI, we don't have it. That's my working theory. Or the other option is that this guy spent so much money that he just wanted to have a better ratio for later, manipulating the market, knowing the community will follow up with that, making it horrendously expensive, and everybody goes in a panic mood and does it and exchanges, and that's the time where he kicks in by creating it so high, where he kicks in and just sells everything. That's my working theory. So what that means, I know it's really complicated. It's really hard to understand, even though I still have issues in understanding it entirely. But what that means is that in theory, you to talk about in easy numbers, you invest €1 or your currency, and in the end you get 1 million back. That's my working theory, which has happened here. Just one guy or maybe more manipulating the market, just having way too much money, and it's not being regulated by the game itself. I mean, it's a sandbox. It can't really do it. The problem is now, I mean, that's just the start. Guys, that is just the start. That's not the worst thing about it. The worst thing about it is that SBI actually tries to work against it with this flash sale to stable the economy. You might think, yeah, this is great, this is super, this is nice, and you might be correct about it, but in reality, it means that there will, in future, if that offer ends, in future, we have so much silver in the economy, which makes it in the end even worse. By, let's assume, 20%, probably even more, because people right now, they really want to have this offer, right? So what will happen is whenever this offer ends, in about 1 day and 4 hours, what will happen is that we now have even more silver in the game, which is not being silver synced anywhere in like skins or respec or something else. It's not existent in Albion really. A silver sync is not really existent except respec points. What's gonna happen that the people with having so much silver again and the gold market price will inflate like that again. Right now it seems stable. Right now it does. But as soon, like I said, as soon as the offer ends, it's gonna go back to it and it's gonna be way worse. We're probably gonna see, that's my theory, I think we're gonna see premium at about 50 mil in, I think, 1 or 2 months. That's my working theory. But only if SBI doesn't put anything into the game which prevents that. What that might be, you ask? How to prevent that happening might be to having a daily limit, or let's say weekly limit on how much you can transfer to prevent that happening. Some form of big silver thing, like buying a skin for 1 billion in a market, or from an NPC, like how World of Warcraft is doing it for years, because they have the same issue at some point with inflation in gold, people just having too much money, so you need gold and silver things. If SBI is not doing that, the premium price will skyrocket to 50 mil. I will guarantee you this, guys. I will absolutely guarantee you this. The gold price and the silver ratio will go down now, only due to that offer. But bro, Once this offer ends, the economy will crash. So, if SBI doesn't take any action here, we are all doomed. We are all doomed. Because you know what inflation means? That either your silver or your gold, one of both, and probably it will be both, because both are highly independent, dependent on each other. It might be soon that for 800 gold, you can buy 400 million silver. That's what it means. So yeah, that's the small resume I can give you. My working theories on it, so far as how I understand it works. It will be catastrophic for you and me. But only, like I said, only when the developers in the game don't do something against it. Like I said, having a limit. For example, having silver things at some point, maybe even both. So yeah, guys, that is the current situation going on now. I hope you find this interesting, and if you somehow feel you want to talk about it and you might disagree with my opinion, or you maybe have another reasoning behind that, make sure to type it in the comment section down below so we can talk about it. And I would fucking love to have a discussion with you guys, because maybe I'm missing out on something here, maybe I don't. Whatever it is, it developed slowly into a Wolf of Wall Street / cryptocurrency situation in Albiononline. It's like in fucking real life, and I think it's fucking amazing to just see it growing and falling and shit. It's like, yeah, it's a financial crisis we have right here. It is a financial crisis, which slash the government, SBI, tries to fix right now. Yeah, and I tell you one thing, when one thing is really bad, then it is inflation. Inflation is the worst which can happen for a currency. It can kill a currency, and it can kill the economy, and if Albion's economy is killed, the game is killed too. Yeah. That's all to it. Please, let's have a discussion about it, and see you again.